Good morning, good morning, good morning, folks. My name is Jason, and you're watching Ray of Light Tarot. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday today. All right, guys, couple quick announcements before we get started. I think I'm going to be live tonight with Jai from Channel for Grace doing mini readings. I'm not sure because I haven't talked to her about it today or yesterday, so I got to confirm that. But even if I'm not live with her, I'll be live either way, 9 o'clock tonight, because I didn't do the drawing on Friday. We still got to do the drawing, and that's for the free 30-minute and free 1-hour reading, the opportunity to win that. If you want to get in on the drawing, you send $25 to the Cash App listed in the description of this video. It's $Ray of Light Tarot, all one word. And that's an opportunity to win. So that's some great prizes. And we also are going to continue playing the games to give away some freebies, because I wanted to give away about 5 free mini readings by playing the games, and we only gave away 3 or 4. So we'll give away a couple more tonight as well, if I'm not on with Jai. Otherwise, she and I are going to do minis. So either way, I'm going to be live. Look for it tonight at 9 o'clock. And I don't know the price if it's she and I yet. I've got to talk to her. So we will work that out, and I will be letting you guys know. So Gemini, let's talk about Gemini. Libra. So I'm going in order of the zodiac. So we're on Gemini now. I just did Taurus. So it's Taurus, Gemini, then what? Cancer, Leo, Virgo, and then Libra. So it's going in order. That's how I do it. So it's going to be a couple days probably. It'll probably be Tuesday-ish before I get to Libra, because I normally do, when I'm doing them, I do 2 or 3 a day. So, because I like to get overwhelmed, my energy, as you guys know who watch me, you wouldn't watch if I didn't, I connect really well, but I also get drained really easily. So I have to really manage my energy in a proper way so as not to get drained. So that's what's up. Yeah, so I feel like with Gemini, as with, I've mentioned, as with a lot of other signs right now, energy is shifting. I think you're coming into a really positive, upbeat place. You may be looking for some major transformation in the month of March, but remember, a lot of times you have to bring that transformation in on yourself. So you've got to take action in order to make those things happen. Joni, it's nice to see you. So Gemini, remember, action oriented. So if you've been talking about, or trying to manifest being on the New York Times bestseller list for a book, you got to write the book. You're not going to get there. If you've been fantasizing about winning the lottery, you can manifest it, but you still got to buy the lottery ticket. You have to take action, okay? It's not hard work and it's not a lot of work, but action is required. So just remember that, gems, my precious gems, okay? Let me get my glasses on here. I always take my glasses off when I'm not on here, and then I can't see ish. Okay, guys, thank you, universe. Thank you, source. Thank you, spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, ancestors. Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, thank you for being my patrons. Thank you for gathering around me, protecting my light, my energy, my vibration, and keeping it real with me. Thank you for the clear and direct messages, connecting me to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For those who are most in need of healing guidance at this time and their soulmates, let's give them some healing guidance and some clear messages. Thank you so much. Okay, so we start with the soulmate as usual. Let's see. We're using the Cosmic Tarot, guys. I've been using this deck the past couple days. That's it. Cosmic Tarot. Norbert Loche. I don't know. Norbert Loche. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for sharing the video. And thank you for your comments, letting me know how this video resonates for you. If it doesn't resonate, keep in mind this is a general reading, and I usually connect to a specific energy group very strongly. So you're usually going to connect to my readings really strong or not at all. You're not going to have, like, very often pieces that resonate. You're either going to really be connecting to it or you're not. That's just the way my readings tend to go. So it just means that it wasn't your energy group this time if it doesn't connect. So there are plenty of great readers around here. So I would just kind of say an intention and then go and look, and you'll probably find exactly what you need if this isn't it. Show me the soulmate of Gemini for March of 2020, please. What's the overriding energy? So Gemini, a lot of you are coming to a place of reassessing your values. There's things, this Four of Pentacles energy. A lot of times this is about, having to let go of something that at one time was so valuable to you and now maybe isn't so valuable. Getting a similar energy to a lot of others lately. This is less about that, and it's more now about, it's not that one thing is becoming less valuable, but it's that you're starting to see value in a lot of things that are maybe all equally valuable. So it's about not having to make a choice between either or, but having to do an expansion to both and. Not changing careers, but adding a business, not, there's a lot of inclusion instead of exclusion here. So it feels like your energy needs to be very expansive minded, and just be aware of that. This is your soulmate who's got this energy. We're talking about the soulmate, sorry, not Gemini. So that's the soulmate, maybe reassessing things. Maybe there is also an energy of leaving a spouse. Somebody was trying to, this was also coming through for Taurus. Somebody was trying to take a ring off, right? Like taking a ring off the wedding, the ring finger, a wedding band. So I don't know what that's about. Doesn't mean that I don't see any justice here. So it doesn't mean that like a divorce is finalized, but there may be some shifting energies in domestic situations. Got the moon here. So your soulmate is really feeling very emotional, but also in a positive way. They've done some shadow work, it looks like, and it's brought them to a full circle moment where they're feeling kind of, to me, it looks like sharpened, or there seems to be like a real sharpened focus on some things. I also get the sense that money. There's an increase in wealth here for some of you or your soulmates, and it could be coming from some kind of a change of domestic situation, but it also could be coming from someone doing something on the water. I'm not sure what that's about. Some kind of expansion that has to do with water or water fishing. It could be fishing, boating, water sports. I don't know what that's about. So we'll just move on from that because that feels kind of fuzzy. You've got the Queen of Swords here. You could be dealing with a fellow Gemini or a Libra or Aquarius, or someone who is just in an energy of being very no BS right now. Like whether you're in communication or not, this is someone who maybe wouldn't be putting up with a lot of BS at the moment. They're focused on trying to bring something in. The Nine of Cups is usually about love. It's emotion, but it's a wish fulfillment card. No matter whether it's about love or not, it's a wish fulfillment card. So Gemini, your soulmate's focus is no BS because they're trying to get some wishes coming true. So they're trying to pursue their dreams, their hopes and wishes, and make things happen in sort of a no BS manner. It's like a take no prisoners kind of energy. So that's really nice. We've also got the Emperor here. So you could definitely be dealing with an Aries. So if you're a Gemini and your soulmate is an Aries, this could be the reading for you, especially if it's somebody who's kind of in a take no prisoners mentality where they're just like, damn the consequences, charge full speed ahead. I'm not taking any BS. And they're beginning something new that's going to be very financially lucrative. Whether it's a new business or not, I don't know, but it's something that's going to be financially lucrative and is going to bring about a lot of what? Wish fulfillment, Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, dreams being fulfilled. A lot of it does feel like a new business or a new venture. Someone's starting a YouTube channel. Someone's starting something on social media. There's something being built. We've got the Two of Pentacles hidden behind the Four of Pentacles. So it's like as they not necessarily let go of something from the past, but as they expand and bring something new in or include something, it's really a good energy, and it's really going to bring about some financial wealth. It doesn't just feel like well-being or stability. It feels like wealth coming in for your soulmate, Gemini, based on that. We also got this Princess of Wands. So your soulmate's kind of in a very strong sexualized energy. Maybe they're feeling really sexy. I don't know why, but this card always tends to have some sexual under or overtones to me. It's kind of explicit almost. It's not even implicit if you really look. But what I see mostly behind that is it's a feminine energy, but that looks more like the sun than the moon to me. So it's an aggressive feminine energy. It's a feminine, but it's got a masculine tinge to it. So a masculine tinge, meaning this is not a feminine energy that is just connecting to spirit and is very peaceful. It's a feminine energy that is sort of action-oriented and creative, right? That Wands energy is creative and action-oriented. So again, just to recap, your soulmate has really come into a place where they've done some shadow work. They've done some real sharpening of their skills. They know what they want. There's no BS. In the back of this person's mind, it is about love, but they kind of feel like the love will come no matter what if they go after what they want for themselves, and maybe for you too when it comes to financial stability and well-being and wealth. So this person is focusing on accumulating wealth and being successful whilst doing that partially for this relationship, this soul connection between the two of you, Gemini. Okay, so that's really interesting because the Emperor is a boss, right? And although that's Aries energy, yes, you could have a soulmate who is an Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but that Aries energy, or North Node maybe, that Aries energy though is a boss, right? This person is trying to become a boss not only in their own life, but in life in general. They're really we're moving toward becoming someone who has a take no prisoners command of life and of finances. This feels kind of like a sugar daddy type of energy. But if it's your soulmate, that's cool. You know, doesn't mean you can't have a soulmate who's also your sugar daddy. If they've got the money for it and they want to take care of you, so be it, right? That's what it is. If you love them, you love them. See what Gemini is doing on the other side of this. Month of March 2020. What's going on with Gemini? Joni, we're going to be doing the drawing tonight. I think I'm live with Jai, but I'm not certain. She and I planned it a couple days ago. I've got to talk to her. So I'm either going to be doing joint readings with her or by myself. In any event, I'll be live at 9 tonight, and I'm going to do the drawing as well from these that I forgot to do it Friday because I was so tired. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Thank you. You're coming out here. The Lover is Gemini, so that's your card. You know, that card is about the twins. You know, Gemini, you have that sort of that gift of having two personalities in one body, which means you have the ability to see very different perspectives about things. Gemini is one of the great things about a Gemini. Although we can all be judgmental, I think that if your nose is put to the fire, you also kind of can have a perception where you look back and you can sort of see everyone's side because you have such a broad understanding of different perspectives. So Gemini, that's a real gift. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna. I haven't. If it's Jai and myself though, I don't know the price yet. I've got to talk to her. I'm thinking $30 probably, but I don't know. If you want to get in on this drawing though, Trina, it's $25 just to me. You've got the Sun. Okay, Gemini, here's what's going on. Wish fulfillment. There's a lot of wish fulfillment energy here for you guys. Again, shared energy. That's good. That means that you and your soulmate both share similar hopes and desires in the silence of your heart. And that's so important. Okay. You also are focused on the Sun, which means you are focused. Your inner child is really trying to grow into that person that pursues their hopes and dreams with reckless abandon and doesn't let anything scare them. We've been talking about fear a lot recently, guys. And the whole thing comes back to that old Carrie Fisher quote, which is, it's okay to be afraid. We're all afraid. Be afraid. By all means, be afraid. But take action. Don't be so afraid that it stops you from taking the action. Be afraid the whole time. As long as you're still doing what you're afraid of, it's okay to be afraid. Just don't let it stop you. Queen of Wands. So Gemini, you're being called to really come into this energy of creativity, expansion. If your soulmate is on a financial path, and you are too, you guys can really meet in a beautiful place, right? You can crescendo into this beautiful meeting of minds and hearts in a place of expansion, wealth, and success. Your soulmate's coming out as the King of Pentacles. That's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. So if you're a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus with a Virgo, you've got the Five of Wands here. So you're dealing still, and you have been recently, with some major inner conflict. This inner conflict a lot of times has to do with the same thing that's your gift, Gemini, that ability to see different sides of things and those twin personalities. Your gift is also your curse, right? Because you have a trouble sticking to a decision and knowing what you want because you're so broad, you're so expansive, and you have such different perspectives that one has to win out over the other, and it is sometimes hard for you to know what you want. The big trick, Gemini, is your heart wants the same thing. This is mental stuff, and what I've learned about Geminis, including myself, because I have Gemini ascendant, is you actually aren't of two minds. You are of two minds, right, about things, but you're not of two hearts. Two minds, yes, not of two hearts. Now, your heart, we can all, like, even when it comes to love, we can love more than one person, but ultimately, what does your heart desire? What makes you excited? And that's what you have to go after. Don't let this conflict within get the better of you, because you do have some energy of being a little frustrated. This is like having too many options, maybe getting a little spread thin in the love department. Maybe you're dating too many people at once, or doing other things with too many people at once. This is definitely an energy of getting romantically exhausted. But what I see also is in the background, there's a couple here. So there is someone on your mind that you see as like being more what you really want to try and pursue. And maybe it's a template more than an actual person. It's not always like, oh, that's my heart's desire, that's who I want to be with. Maybe that's a template, meaning maybe that's a person that you, or a type of person that you have in your mind as this is what I want, but it's not a specific person. Maybe you've never met that person yet, or maybe it is the soulmate. Who knows? It's sometimes hard to identify with you guys, Gem, because there is such a changeability to you. But remember, that's your gift as well as your curse. So embrace that energy and look at how that allows you to be sort of versatile and diverse, right? And just remember, you are focused on the sun. That's a masculine energy. And it's about pursuit of that thing. And so it's really important, Gemini, as we look at this card, it's really important for you to identify with your inner child. God, that looks kind of like I looked when I was a kid. I had kind of golden hair and I had that like bowl haircut. Anyway, that's off topic. It's really important, Gemini, that you sort of identify with your inner child, the desires of your heart. What are your true heart's desires and where do they come from and what are they leading you to? Because that's what's going to bring the happiness in. It's not going to be found in fear. So anything you do out of fear is going to lead to more fear, right? Do you decide not to do something because you're afraid of rejection? Do you decide not to take a risk because you're afraid of losing financially? Whatever it is, don't make decisions based on fear. Those will always lead to more fear. Making decisions based on love and hope and desire, more love and hope and desire. So it's really not a contest when it comes to what to choose. It's about learning where you're of two minds, you're not of two hearts. You're of one heart. Two minds, but one heart. So drop it into the heart space and ask your heart, what does your heart truly desire? What does the kind heart you have truly desire for you to do? And know that it is going to bring you inner peace, right? That peace of the grave. That's what you need to turn to and look to for that kind of assistance and wisdom. So we don't have a lot of, we have a lot of transformative energy for the month of March, Gemini, but we don't have a lot of resolution. So I would say just kind of, you're welcome so much. Thank you for the compliment. What I would say is just kind of, be okay with going with the flow. Be okay with sort of turning down the volume and letting things just go calmly, because there is an energy, a transformative energy, an energy of growth and expansion, but you don't want that to overwhelm you. You want to just allow that to show you what your desires are and to sort of lead you in a very graceful, ethereal way into the good things to come, okay? I think that's really important. Let's see what Archangel card we got for you guys. These cards are slick, so sometimes they don't shuffle, so there we go. Okay. Here it is. Gabriel, benediction. Michael, transmutation. So a lot of energy of benediction, blessings, right? The benediction is a blessing. And transmutation, that's that transformation too. There's a lot of energy that was negative that's being transmuted by love. If you've been hurt, sad, betrayed, cheated on, whatever it is, that energy is being transmuted by the love of Saint Michael, the Archangel, who battles for us. So you have maybe an energy, Gemini, that makes you feel like you need to fight or you need to go to war with someone, but you're actually going to war with yourself because you're inside your soul, your heart wants to be kind and loving and forgiving. And so you've got to transmute that energy of anger and war into peace and love and kindness. And Archangel Michael will be so glad to help you with that. So don't be afraid to ask him. And then you've got Archangel Gabriel and the energy of benediction. Archangel Gabriel is the angel that does those things, that offers blessings and new beginnings. And so there's a real need for you to understand that, that love that comes from source is offered to you. It's being delivered to you in the form of Archangel Gabriel and just this energy of nothing but pure blessing. And maybe that's what you need right now in order to be able to choose love instead of fear, because there is a lot of fear in that mental energy, those two minds. So ask Archangel Gabriel to help you with the benediction, the energy of blessing, and the energy of assisting you and helping you to see what the right choice is and helping you always choose for your highest good, choosing love over fear every time. Good stuff, guys. I wish you the best. I hope the month of March is transformative for you in a beautiful way like it looks to be, and that this reading was able to help you in some way. So thank you so much. And I hope to see you guys tonight at 9. And again, if you need to book a personal reading of a 30-minute or 1 hour, the information is in the description. You send your payment first, and in the for or notes section of the payment, put your contact info. That's how we get in touch with you to schedule it. Okay? Namaste, guys.